Hello Cadists friends, this is teacher Claudio for another SolidWorks lesson. So you can start SolidWorks icon, and right here on the program you can start the part workbench. Okay, and last class I give you guys two homeworks to do. Last class we have two exercises. The first one is a solid created by Extrusion. And how are we going to create this one? Look that we don't have the plane to the exercise does not explain which plane you have to use, and do not explain which origin point you have to use. I decided that I'm going to use this corner here as the origin point of my exercise. So let's get started. I'm going to use the front plane. You can use right click and use the sketch shortcut to create your first sketch. Display grid for us please, and you can select the line command. Like I will explain on the last video, you can enable the grid, the arc, using the right button and switch to arc, or you can just press the cursor upon the point on the you can switch to line again by using the right button, and you can put the cursor upon the point. Okay, if the arc is on the opposite side, put the cursor upon the point again. Alright, now I'm going to create here my line, and I'm going to create the other profile right now. I'm not going to create the dimensions first. I'm going to do all at the same time. Alright, so here create the arc with 180 degrees, okay, of opened. Okay, now I'm going to create the dimensions. Select this point, this line, select the arc, this one will be up here. Alright, now I'm going to set the location. I create the dimensions first to profile do not intersect itself when it moves to its location. Okay, and now how it's gonna be? I'm gonna select this line and this point. This hold key Control to select this line and the origin point, and here you can add the relation of midpoint. Okay, now I'm gonna do the same as here with this and this point, this line, this point, same thing, midpoint. Okay, if the dimensions are not correct, don't worry, because like you guys see in the other videos, I create first all the profile, all the dimensions, and for the last I set the values of the dimensions. Okay, and so this one's 10, 14, 16, 5. Alright, that's it. As you can see, it will be more quick to do this way, but sometimes with the wrong dimensions, the screen gets a lot of polluted images. Okay, you can confirm the sketch modifications. You can select the extrusion command, 5, enter. That's it. I'm going to change the color too. Right click on the top of your spec tree, on your part specifications, and go to appearance. I'm gonna use set the green color. You can set other if you want it. And that's it. If you don't want to see the ads of the part, you can change by here in display style. Okay, you can avoid the ads, but I'm going to keep on the first option. Okay, I'm not going to save, so you can and start another part workbench. Okay, this one will be revolve solid, and this time I cannot create the arc with an opening of 108 degrees. This time I'm going to need a 90 degrees opening. Okay, let's see in the practice. I'm going to use the right plane to create my sketch. Display grid, please, and select line command. You can also select by pressing S, a key S key. Right here, I'm going to use this alignment with the origin point to create my line. Right here, I'm going to create, normal true. To do pen, you can select Ctrl, hold Ctrl, and press the screw button of the mouse to do pen comment. Okay, here I need opening of 90 degrees, but if you do not if you select the wrong place, if you do not take the alignment with the origin point, don't worry, I'm gonna do without the alignment. Don't worry, this we can correct later. I'm gonna press ESC, gonna enable line command again, and then we start a line here. When I create this line, is create the undo command. Right here, the point do not have a ligament. Okay, but when I create this line here, you see, when you create this line, the SolidWorks create a coincidence constraint of this line and the origin point. So you won't need to create this later. Okay, it's already set. Right here. Now I need another arc. This one. Let's suppose that the arc do not have 90 degrees. Let's suppose it's here, like this. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm gonna close the profile, and all the things that are not correct I'm gonna set right here. First thing to do, this line need to be on vertical. Add the vertical relation. Okay. Second thing to do, this point and this point need to have a coincidence. Okay, now my line is right on upon the origin point. And now I'm going to create the dimensions. Okay, create dimensions first. Oh, and one thing here, you have to select the corner point of the arc, not the center point. You need this corner point here, right? Because if you select the arc, the SolidWorks think that you want to select the center point. It's not the center point that I wanted. I needed the corner point. So you're gonna need to select right here on the top. Okay. Avoid to select the center point of the line. Sometimes appear center point here to create things. You see, I do not want the center point. If I could, I would disable this option here, but it's okay. Don't worry. Look at the profile. I create all the dimensions of the drawing, but the profile is not defined yet. It is not black. It's still on blue color. Why it's still blue? Because of this point. you see, if you move this point, you see this point is not defined yet. The center of the arc needs to be upon this line. Okay, so I'm gonna have to hold Control, select the line, select the point, and here you can create a coincidence relation. Same thing here. Select these two guys and coincidence. Okay, now it's all black, it's all defined. Okay, now we can set dimensions. Alright guys, so finish, but I want to create a more dimension. I want to create a dimension here for this line. It does not exist on my drawing, but I would like to create. No problem, but when you create this dimension, it has to be as driven, not driven. Why? Because this one has to keep up with this other two. If I change here, this one will change too, but this first one that I created will be the priority, and this will just follow the boss. Okay, right here I can confirm this cat modifications. I can select the revolution command. This line will be my axis, and the angle is correct. It's finished. Okay, this time I want to change the color. Right here, right click, go to appearance, and I'm gonna use blue, but I want to change another face. This face here, I want to change this face. You can use right click on this face, and when you go to appearance command, you can select here the face. Right, select the face here, and then you can choose a different color. Okay, if you need different colors on your part, you can select separately. Alright guys, well, this is all for today. You don't need to save. Okay, to see the whole course, look for the playlist on our channel. Remember, there are other playlists of other CAD programs on our channel. Do you like this video? Please press like, leave a comment. Any doubts, I will respond on the comments. Subscribe to the channel, share and educate with your friends, and look for us in the Facebook, in LinkedIn. You can find the shortcut in our page. If you want AutoCAD, SolidWorks, Inventor, CATIA, and other programs, if you want private lessons, video courses, ebooks, service, and other stuff, you can go to our website on the description of this video. See you in the next video. Have a nice day, and may God be with you.